the intro again.
Don't. Please don't. You really gonna do this?
Well, it's our show. We do what we want.
Oh my god, no. Not another freaking wrestling podcast.
Yay!
Like I said, I don't get people watching me. So either you love me or you don't.
I love you.
I love you too. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Not Another Freaking Wrestling Podcast. It's going to be my last episode before Katie's vacation. I am No Contest, JD.
And I'm the man that created No Contest and the Clash at Carpet City promoter, TY.
And I'm the Carpet City Draw, the reason why you eat, Shane Daniels. Fellas, I'm not even going to skip over it because it's a huge piece of news that we're talking about right now. Let's roll tape.
For the last 10 years, I've heard people talk about how great you are. How you're the best wrestler of this generation. And I've also heard in interviews, you said that you want to wrestle me. That you want to fight me. Watching you, you're good. I know you're good. But I am the litmus test of great. You want to wrestle Bryan Danielson. You call yourself the Rainmaker, but you step in the ring with me, and you're getting into the desert, and there ain't gonna be no rain.
God damn.
I mean, it's not Bret Hart, but I can tell.
It's not Bret Hart. You're damn right it's not Bret Hart. He's the best goddamn wrestler in the world.
Oh, Bret? Yeah. Or he was. He was.
You can go ahead and take all my motherfucking money. Yeah, that really kind of secured it for me.
Yeah.
And I have never bought a AEW pay-per-view. Bought one. Never. I'm gonna buy it for that. Oh, I'm definitely buying this one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to sink my money in that one. And tell Jennifer that I put it towards vacation.
Bryan Danielson and Okada is definitely, it's been a dream match for people for a long time. So, knowing it's actually happening, seeing it actually out there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that fucks, man.
I'd give that match like an hour.
And people who have listened to the podcast when we did our list, Okada was one of my top 10. Yep. And Danielson fell on at least two, maybe 3 of ours. Yeah. I don't remember my list all the way, but I do know Okada was on there. And as a Okada fan, yeah, and a Daniel Bryan fan, you win, Tony Khan, you win, you motherfucker, you win.
You win today.
Yeah, today. That's the 25th, is that right?
25th.
So do you think CM Punk gets a match? That's like a week after he debuts. We see Punk at Forbidden Door, and who do we see him with? Maybe Kenta? Oh, that would fuck so hard.
Oh, I'd love that.
But no, I don't want it. If I was wanting to take some more money. Right?
Yeah.
Imagine debut episode of Collision. Punk comes out, starts to cut his promo. Kenta interrupts the debut, sets up a match for next week at Forbidden Door.
Who's got the better GTS?
Man, good God, I would pay extra to watch that match.
I could now kind of hope that happens. But, I mean, I'm honestly, if we're being real about it, I kind of don't see Punk being at that show, but it would be great.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be there or not. That's a little soon. I mean, if you like money, he'll be there. Yeah. That's true. Isn't that the whole fucking goal at the end of the day, is to make as much money as you possibly can?
Oh, well, you would think so, but there's people out there wrestling who loves it. Loves wrestling, which
Yeah, well, fucking love doesn't pay the bills, brother.
you're right. I know. I mean, there's allegedly people out there doing OnlyFans that they say they love you, allegedly. But,
They do love me.
okay.
You pay me whatever you want. I'll tell you I love you.
I've got $10, Shane.
Send it to me in PayPal and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
But anyways, Forbidden Door, I'm going to buy it. You fucking win. Let's move on. Other big news of the week. Jimmy Uso is cut out of the bloodline. And Jey Uso, Corey Roman's going to fall in line. That was such a nice touch.
It was.
That segment just beautiful. It's great storytelling.
I think Roman crying and that hug. It was like I felt that. I felt that in my heart. That's not as huge, but I felt that.
Jimmy Uso getting that the big dog energy, mushing Roman was big. Crowd popped hard for that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They had me though. I was like, Solo's coming back to his brothers, and now they're gonna fucking strong arm Roman. And no. They fucking sold me on it. They really did.
There's something about that promo too, and looking at Solo Sikoa, just he screams superstar here in the next few years, if that.
Oh no, it's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, we say it all the time in the group chat, especially when we're watching on a Monday, every time or whenever he came out on Fridays. Yeah. You could just tell he's just he's ready.
Oh yeah. Like Solo is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of the whole group.
If this whole bloodline storyline doesn't end with Solo taking out Roman and putting him on the shelf for a few months so Roman can take some time off and Solo's made a star, if that doesn't end like that, they fucked up.
Oh yeah. Capitalize on him now while he's that monster guy.
Yeah, like make him the monster heel, make him the new tribal chief, take out Roman. Roman goes away, does Hollywood, whatever he wants to do for a little bit, because he deserves a break after carrying this company on his back for the last 3+ years.
Yeah, then you add more bloodline people, like, I don't know, Tama Tonga, is he a free agent these days? I mean, I feel like he'd be perfect there too, you know? Or, I mean, I'm sure more people in the Wani family out there work. Jacob Fatu, baby.
I was about to say, you got Jacob Fatu out there. Yeah, there's infinite possibilities that this storyline can go at this point.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's wonderful. I've been here for it. I mean, the whole storyline, even with Sammy going through it, great stuff. It really, I feel like, and I've said this before, everybody's like, I'm tired of Roman. He's doing what everybody else should be doing, making new stars. Yep. Or he's elevating them to be a star. We'll see what people complain. They're like, Roman never defends the belt. Roman never defends the belt. Well, fine. Let's look back at people who had defended the belt. Look at CM Punk. He defended the belt like 50-something times when he was champion in that 400-day reign. And he was hardly ever main event. His match never really mattered on the card. Roman is the main event no matter what. I feel like we're getting to a point now in wrestling where it's not about how many times you've held the belt. It's about how long you've held the belt.
Yeah.
Because if you notice that every time now that they're doing stuff, they bring up any champion, even in NXT. Oh, he's been champion 156 days, blah, blah, blah. I think we're getting more. Look at UFC. We've talked about how they've stolen stuff from us. We're kind of stealing something from them, if you really think about it. Do you think the heavyweight champion fights every pay-per-view in UFC? No, not at all. Do you think the fucking middleweight champion fights in every pay-per-view? No.
The belt doesn't need to be defended every week. Now, Seth being a workhorse champion will establish that world heavyweight championship, and that's great. Seth will have great matches. It'll establish his title, make it important. But Roman doing his thing as 1,000-day champion, I mean, he's making the business better. Rising tide lifts all ships. Like, he really is elevating the entire business.
I mean, it's like he did that program with they did the was it the Hell in a Cell match with Jimmy?
Jay.
Okay, that's right. I mean, even after that, and then Bloodline and Form is like they're already even bigger stars than what they were then, like after that program.
Well, and then you think about even just in the name, like when he was just Jey Uso. After he wrestled Roman, he was main event Jey Uso. They're marketing, they're creating new marketing for these guys too. Like it's everywhere. Everybody has a fucking nickname. Like Dexter Lumis, what's his? The fucking Silent Man. Yeah, they call him that shit, or it's something like that.
I hope that's not it.
It is. I hear it.
Got any other big news this week we need to discuss right off the top of the show?
I have more of a fucking... Why have we not switched the fucking women's titles? Why was the Raw fucking title on SmackDown and the fucking SmackDown title on fucking Raw?
Do you want to hear my hypothesis?
Sure.
So Bianca was holding the Raw Women's title, and with that Raw Women's title, she was making history with the longest reign in the modern era, right? Well, she had to switch brands and continue holding that title in order for it to be a continuous reign with the Raw Women's title. So I think that they didn't want to do the switch until they did the title change. So I think we'll see the title switch soon. Also, that thing's goofy, and I hope they don't do it on television again.
Oh, yeah, that shit was stupid.
Okay, here's another question. Why are there WWE Women's Tag Team Championships at this point?
For Ronda and Shayna.
And there's another thing, too. There's actually rumor that they may end up splitting them up anyway in, like, the near future. And that's just... That's just rumor and... stuff like that, it's going around, but I've seen
it. Ronda kind of went backstage and strong-armed her way into this tag team, so I don't think they're gonna piss her off too much.
Not considering she's friends with the little owners, so
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do an Undisputed Universal Championship belt. What do you guys think?
I really like the black and gold. Looks good.
It's all right. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. I'm not going to crap on it too much.
I figured they would change it completely, honestly.
I was a fan. I like the way it looks.
I wanted to see the Winged Eagle over there somewhere.
We're not going to see it again. Come on. Give up on your dream. It's dead.
No, I can't.
Kind of like Cody finishing the story, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there's no fucking WWE championship.
Yeah, what happens with that now? How does Cody finish the story?
Guess he'll finish it whenever they change titles again.
I mean, like he'll be retired by then.
Poor Cody. Did you guys see the Rhea Ripley shut Seth Rollins spot on Raw?
Yeah, it was fucking great.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It kind of threw me back to when Shawn Michaels did that thing with Sonny.
No, it was definitely Melina. And also, fuck you for trying to like act like you knew exactly what you were talking about when you were going to cut this out, you little bitch.
Dude, I didn't. I totally forgot. They oh yeah, I did see it. Yeah, I caught. Fuck.
No, that was funny as hell. Rhea saying get back in the ring instead of just being like, okay, dipping back in was great too. Dom trying not to laugh right there.
I do want to say, was there something off with Ziggler?
What do you mean?
That match that he had with JD McDonough fucking sucked. He even fucked up his finish too.
I don't think I watched all of that match.
Like, it was really out of character for Dolph to have that bad of a match.
Do you think he's burnt out?
I don't know.
Burnt out or hurt? Like one of the two.
What would Will say?
Fucking.
Yeah.
Fuck Ziggy Poo. Oh, isn't that right?
Welcome everyone back to another episode of Not Another Freaking Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Jake.
We've been recording for like 41 minutes, bro.
Thank you for joining us, Jake.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
You bastards.
Okay.
What would Will say about Dolph Ziggler?
He's aggressively average.
There you go.
Well, that explains the match Monday. All we had you.
Average.
While we have you, right away, we already discussed it. We're going to circle back to get your reaction. Danielson Okada.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
I mean, I still maintain that Kazuchika Okada is the best wrestler in the world. So, yeah, that ought to be good.
So we're going to see it.
Yeah, all right. Hopefully,
Are you going to buy it?
Huh?
You know,
Am I going to buy it?
yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm not giving Tony Khan any fucking money.
I am.
He got my money on this one.
Well, I'm sure it'll be on the internet somewhere. I'll watch it. So.
You know what we should do? We should do a bonus Forbidden Door pick'ems.
Should we?
I think we should.
I think we should.
It'll be on
Live
the
stream
side.
it in the chat.
Be on the side.
No, live stream it in the chat. We record it. Talk about
I
it.
do that. Talk about our picks. I know nothing about
Real time, like right before the match starts in real time.
I don't know about that.
Nah, that'll be so fun.
I'll be watching that with Becca though.
I'm here for the
Oh, we
pod.
can do it for the pay-per-view starts. That's what you mean.
I was saying we could do it before the match starts.
Like before each match starts.
Yeah, and just like live stream it.
So what if they don't like give us time to like discuss it before matches and stuff like that?
We'll discuss this. We'll discuss this part off air.
Yeah,
Discuss this part off air. That way
this could be fun. We can make this fun.
But yeah, Forbidden Door, man, that has sold it for me. And also, we talked about the possibility of a Punk Kenta at Forbidden Door. What do you think about that?
Yeah. All right, let's go. I'm in.
Jake, you have no excitement.
That was excitement for him.
You are definitely from California.
Well, thanks for noticing. Nihilism came installed stock on this model.
I date one of you.
For God's sakes, JD.
I know the struggle.
It's not the struggle, it's DiGiorno. Actually, it's cup noodle, but
that's not as good as DiGiorno. Anyway, let's circle back to Raw. Cody's got a broken arm, and apparently is challenging Brock Lesnar again. Do we get that at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam since he has a broken arm?
I think we get it at SummerSlam.
First of all, it's broken freaking arm. And second, SummerSlam sounds the ideal.
Because they've already got their money for the UK show. Roman's going to be on the show. 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches.
I feel like SummerSlam is probably the best place to do it.
I kind of agree. SummerSlam.
SummerSlam's where it's at, Detroit.
Sammy and KO with this Imperium works for me. That's the direction I decided to go.
I love it.
I'm just glad they're getting away from the bloodline. They need to be done. They're done with that storyline. As far as Sammy goes.
Yeah, he got his, get back.
Yep.
Yeah, evil was punished. Move on.
Fight the Nazis now.
Come on, dude.
Only one of them would be a Nazi. The other one's Italian, isn't he?
Yes, the other one is Italian.
Well, then he's fighting the Axis power.
Yeah.
Gunther is Austrian.
Just as bad.
Yeah. That's just as. Yeah.
Hitler was from Austria.
You know what?
See get right quit again?
No, don't.
Did you notice?
What am I noticing?
My name.
Yeah, look at his name. Funny.
Well played.
Thank you. It's my new favorite joke.
You should just put yours as Grumpy Old Sky Guy and
Old man that yells at cloud.
yeah.
Guys, what are we talking about?
We were talking about Raw.
We were talking about Raw. We kind of got off track.
Yeah, kind of.
Speaking of Raw, okay, so we got Money in the Bank qualification matches. Ricochet's in. Yeah, participation trophy. Ricochet's in. Shinsuke Nakamura's in. And we also know why Ricochet's been wrestling singles. Apparently, Braun Strowman just had surgery, spinal fusion surgery. So
Snap. Never good.
He'll be out for a bit.
Bronkley Stronkelman.
I was really liking that tag team too.
I was too. I hope when he comes back, they run it back. But we get Ricochet and the Money in the Bank, and that's always fun.
Yeah.
You think Shinsuke's a dark horse to win?
I'm gonna have to go with my boy LA Knight.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, he qualified on SmackDown.
And Jake's frozen.
That's instead of Cornette face, that's Jake face.
Am I?
You were.
And it's gonna be a meme now.
But
I would say Shin is a dark horse, though, now that Uncle Paul's in charge. You like
LA Knight.
You think it's LA Knight for sure?
For sure. Gonna be
So we cashed in on Seth then?
hell yeah.
say not.
No,
I'm
please.
that would rule, actually.
That would kind of rule.
All I want to see this year is for a woman to hold the briefcase longer than, a few hours.
You know what I want?
Never happen.
I wasn't very excited for Zelina Vega being in the match.
Zelina can go.
Not these last few outings.
I mean, her match with Rhea in Puerto Rico was great.
Yeah, it was better than her SmackDown match.
So look, she was wrestling Rhea. Of course, it was good.
She was wrestling Rhea in the other match too.
So I want to go back to when Rob Van Dam won the briefcase, and he actually cashed in like on a future date instead of like immediately on a match. I want to see that happen again.
Yeah, or you want somebody announce it and like challenge him? John Cena's done it.
He did do that actually.
Oh, I forgot he wanted to put Money in the Bank, but you don't ever see that really at all.
Those are the only 2 times it happened.
Yeah.
Me, I like the cash-ins like the same night if they're done right.
Yeah.
Let's jump back to Money in the Bank qualifications. By the way, Miz may have been the best on Raw.
Miz tapped into his fucking creator wrestler moveset.
That
Fucking
rather
down.
just went.
That is still lost.
Yeah,
As he
he's
should.
great.
He hasn't won a match all year long.
Good.
Has he really?
Yeah, he hasn't.
That's unfortunate. I like the Miz.
I heard he's got a good golf game.
That's kind of like random as fuck.
Yeah, what's also as random is the Miz being on Monday Night Raw here lately, but doing real well though.
Doing real well. Don't give
Well,
him shit. He's earned his spot.
Yeah.
We got your 2 women's tag team champions, Ronda and Shayna, of course. The match wasn't anything to write home about, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, it was a Ronda Rousey match. Are you surprised?
Not particularly.
No.
AJ immediately broke the brand split and competed on Raw. At least though they made it so that like Adam Pearce was like talking to someone on the phone to approve it. So like it wasn't just them shitting all over it completely. They had to get it approved, which of course they're gonna get it approved.
Brands. LOL.
Yeah, right. They did a match in the main event with Judgment Day. Of course, the new World Heavyweight Champion, they did went over.
Great job.
Oh, it's a good match. Pretty good match.
Well, I mean, it is AJ Styles, so
Always going to be a good match, usually. No, not usually. Just always.
yeah. You know, he just turned 46.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's jump over to NXT. We got a few a few main roster appearances in NXT. Mustafa Ali, it looks like he's gonna be chasing Wesley's North American Championship. And Corbin attacked Carmelo Hayes after the main event. So it looks like he's chasing the NXT Championship.
The Lone Wolf, baby.
If we get the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin back in NXT, I won't be mad.
Neither will I.
That was
I'm aggressively indifferent.
he had a badass character down there.
He also had long hair too. And
Plus, he's gotten better.
He has.
So I think the gimmick would come back and be a lot better than the first time.
That's fair.
Because he's up there with shit talking with like the Miz.
Yeah.
So yeah. If we can just get Lone Wolf back, that'd be great. Why are you indifferent, Jake?
That's what I was about to ask.
I just don't give 2 fucks about Baron Corbin. That's all.
Is it because he played for the Indianapolis Colts?
No, it's just because I honestly just don't. I don't give a fuck about what he's doing or with who. I never have. It's not a knock on him either. I was never super interested in anything he was doing.
I mean, you got guys like that. I mean, you feel them and you don't.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys. Like, I'm sure there's guys that are on the main roster, and you guys see them come out and you're like, yeah, all right. Don't really care what you're doing, but
Yeah, Braun Strowman's one of them.
that. Who?
I think Braun Strowman's one of them.
Bronkley Stronkelman.
Broccoli Strowman with Ricochet is entertaining as fuck.
I'll give you that. But what else is he doing? He did that choo-choo train bullshit around the ring, which made it make it more lamer.
Yeah, I really hate that they piped in a train sound.
Did you just say more lamer?
I was wondering if somebody picked up on that because now I feel like a freaking idiot because I did say that.
More lamer.
That's the episode name.
More lamer.
Every week, you just the gift that keeps on giving. You're like fucking herpes, bud.
Well, I'm glad to be on that. I'll be glad to be on the episode with you guys. I'm glad I can do that.
More lamer. Tyler.
Stay away from your keyboard.
Speaking of more lamer, Hit Row was on SmackDown.
Fuck them.
Yeah, that's another one that I could be like, who cares?
Yeah.
At least they got destroyed by the OC, and they tried to post-match beat now and still got their asses whooped. Also, Michael Cole tried to freestyle.
Oh, I'm going to go back and watch that one.
It was kind of funny.
Probably the whitest thing in the history of white, wasn't it?
It was very Vermont freestyle.
I just hate every time. Like, Hit Row needs to just fuck off. Unless you're going to get swerved.
There's nothing without a swerve. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
The women's...
No, hold on. And guess who else came back on fucking SmackDown?
Don't say it.
Fucking Cobra Commander, fucking cunt bitch, fucking Lacey Evans.
What about Nancy?
I knew you were going to say it.
That bitch had a fucking cobra on her hat. Like, the fuck?
She wanted to censor television.
Fuck her.
Family Guy.
She needs to fuck off, too.
I'm glad Zelina Vega beat her at least.
It's the only fucking positive note.
Well, that must have done wonders for her blatant racism, huh?
Grayson Waller had Asuka on. God damn. I just called.
Well, I just derailed the JD Express train of thought on that one.
You just got that one, huh? Fucking
My brain was working on a bit of a, hey, what am I going to say next? Wait, what did he say?
You had the Windows fucking symbol above your head.
God damn. Anyway, Grayson Waller had Asuka on the Grayson Waller effect, which brought out Io Sky, which turned into a really weird segment where they screamed Japanese back and forth, which translated was just Io Sky calling Asuka a stupid bitch and Asuka calling her a child.
nice.
I'm okay with that.
They got away with that because it was in Japanese.
Yeah.
But that was funny. But it brought out all the women saying they're gonna chase after the blah 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 women, the Money in the Bank, blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't care enough, to be honest with you. I don't know. We've got good women's champions. I don't know who I want to win the Money in the Bank as far as the women's side goes. The men, I think I agree with Shane. It's probably going to be LA Knight. Shinsuke is my dark horse. Women's side, I don't know who right now on the roster.
I do. Raquel Rodriguez.
God, no.
Yes.
Just don't.
They're pushing her way too fucking hard right now.
Just don't.
That whole match
Wait
was,
more time.
that match for the tag titles was a vehicle for two things. To get the straps on Ronda and Shayna and fucking make Raquel look fucking amazing.
It seems like they've been doing that for a while, though.
Yeah. Well, when you put her in the fucking Money in the Bank ladder match,
I think if I had to pick anybody, Io.
eh,
But I also feel like Io's going to be like, when Io wins the title, it's going to be a crowning moment. Like, it's going to be a build up. It's not going to be a Money in the Bank.
no.
She's going to earn that shit and fight for it.
And Bailey's going to turn on her.
Soon, probably.
Now that I think about it, I would probably have Raquel Rodriguez win as well. So
They've been building her, and they're building her for a fucking reason. And it's going to be fucking tag team champions with fucking Liv Morgan.
JD, I know it pisses you off. I mean, Shane's got a good point.
Just whatever.
Is it because she's dating Braun Strowman?
It's because she is.
Is it the weird back thing?
There's that.
It's really weird.
So there's that. Because I can't get past that. That is so fucking strange. There's definitely that. There's pretty much just that. There's that. What the fuck is that?
So is it that, JD?
It's that. It's definitely the weird back flip.
But yeah, no.
It's the awkward back flex. Like, what is she doing there?
She's not even muscular back there.
No, she's not. Not enough to be flexing it, showing it off as a pose. She needs a new pose, and it doesn't need to be involve flexing her back muscles at all.
That's been my thing with her too. It's the back flex.
I'm glad it looks me.
I'm saying what everybody's thinking, okay? Like, it's not cool. I don't know.
It's not.
It's weird. I would understand if we were like, if she was like Miss Universe or some shit and she actually had some fucking muscle, but who the fuck am I to say anything? Because I'm sure if I flexed my back like that, it'd look even worse. So
It just makes me so uncomfortable in ways I can't explain.
is it the smile afterwards? Like you did something really, she accomplished something really hard or something.
No, that's not what that smile says. That smile is
She's
just
so
more
proud
like-
of her fucking back muscle that is.
No, that smile is like, hey, don't you wish your back looked like this? I'm like, not really.
Or is it like that encouraging smile when you're doing it from the back? Like, hey, what's up? Doing a good job.
That smiles that you just need positive reassurance that you're doing something.
Right. You keep up the good work back there, Big Chief. Like,
And now I'm thinking about it, the Choo Choo thing is going off again.
She just looks back and he goes.
why should we just ruin her for so many people?
I hope she wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Oh my God, I hope she does. And smiles right after.
Everything fucking hurts. Oh my God.
Thank you guys for that setup, by the way. Put that joke out there.
I was kind of dreading this, but now that's for here.
This is gonna be the TikTok part, yeah.
I haven't even done a fucking TikTok in forever.
Time to do it.
Yeah, this is the clip that's going out before the episode goes up.
Okay. Let's get somewhat on a track.
Oh wait, can
Oh,
the
God.
thumbnail for this just be her doing the smile and the episode just called Toot Toot?
Well, we already decided the episode was named More Lamer.
But now that we have this,
Oh yeah, you got to put a picture of Thomas the Tank and done it with Braun Strowman's face.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, Jake. I can't handle this right now. All right.
Well, I'm on a roll today.
Okay. I don't even know where to go, but so let's just start local. Let's go local because RCW happened last night, and Jake
there was a
is
big
apparently
match announcement. You want to talk about?
yes, he's involved with one of our favorites.
Oh, that 6-person match. Is that the one you're referencing, JD, or are you referencing the one that's the next show after this past one?
Oh, you know the one I'm referencing, the one you
Yeah.
took somebody in a promo for. Yo, you didn't have to kill him like that.
Hey, man. You tried to use Drew against me in a promo.
I appreciated that though, man. I laughed so hard when I saw that.
You come after.
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, yo, that's definitely pandering. Drew is definitely the cheat and win.
Yeah.
I appreciate it too.
A plus.
By the way,
That'd be like telling Shane the same thing. Like, Drew wouldn't be proud of the way you're doing stuff. I'm like, no, Drew probably would have put Shane up to do it that way. So, all right.
But talk to us about RCW last night. How'd that go?
I wrestled Nate Wild in the opening match. They gave us like 12, well, then half of that. Because, Nate wants to put 12 minutes of worth of shit into 6 minutes. So, and I'm old. So, it didn't need to go any longer. That I was telling somebody in the back, too. I was like, that's the worst thing a good match can do is stay longer than it needs to.
Yeah.
And
that's a very hard lesson for some people.
Yeah. Because it's like, if you've got the crowd cooking, like, all right, that's cool. They're going to get bored eventually, or you're going to blow them up.
I'll be honest. When I used to work with Nate at UEW, I enjoyed working with him. Like, we'd have these short matches, but they always had the crowd cooking.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed working with him.
Yeah. I mean, so have I. And I feel like it's more advantageous the way he wrestles for him to be a sprint as opposed to a marathon.
Yeah.
His style very much that.
Yeah,
like the little fireworks, the snakes, they're cool, but for a little while. They burn out pretty quick.
I just found that.
Damn.
That wasn't a knock. That was just,
No, I'm laughing at something else.
For 15 minutes.
No, I'm laughing at something else. Look in the fucking group chat. Hurry.
Anyway, so
What else happened last night, RCW, Jake?
yeah, so what else happened?
Tyler wrestled Brett Banner.
How'd that go?
Fun.
It was incredible. I had a great match. Brett Banner won again, but it was a very good match. I was very thankful for it. It was my 19th year yesterday.
Ooh, congratulations.
Thank you. And even though I was on the short end of a victory, Brett gave me a very, very, very good match. I was very, very happy with it.
So it wasn't a no contest?
It was not a no contest.
Mm-mm. Oh, all right. Man, I'm glad you both were at RCW last night. That's awesome.
It was a good show. Like, crowd was cooking all night. I just wish it was so goddamn hot in there. But
So what's this announcement of New South and RCW? What's the announcement? Tell us about it.
oh, I'm apparently tagging with Shane's son and Brandon Collins to take on Kenzie, her partner, and Crunk in a 6-person tag, and I'm like,
It's her sister.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. All right. But I was just like, I didn't agree to this. I feel like Shane at Tyler's show. I got honey dicked.
Well,
I'm sure that'll be a great match.
I had many comments.
And it'll be one of them.
There's a lot of great talent in that match. I think it'll be a great match. It'll be really good. Get a lot of eyes on RCW and the greatness of it. So, yeah, I think it'll be a good match.
Best of luck, Jake.
Yes. Good luck, Jake.
Thank you. With any luck, I'll still be RCW champion by that point.
With any luck, you can get by one of the people in that match.
Who's the next challenger for you, Jake?
On the next show, it's not next week, the week after. I'm wrestling Crunk.
Again, is he challenging you?
Yeah, for the belt.
Pick him up and throw him in the air and fucking elbow him in the face. I did it. You can do it too.
Beat him with a sharpshooter.
Do it.
Yes, you will.
While you're at it.
Anything else noteworthy happened from RCW last night?
Yeah, good
Oh, yeah. Tyler, what was that kid's name that he had his first match last night?
Oh, it's Damian Bradshaw.
Hey,
There it is.
Oh, I've heard of this kid.
hey, hold on a second. I don't want to say I'm getting a lot of friend requests from these people, and it's not that I don't like you, but I thought I was already fucking friends with you. So, yeah. Stop.
Yeah, that kid had his first match. No, all things considered, it could have gone much worse. He wrestled Johnny Viper, and I even pulled him aside. I was like, yo, just listen. You'll be fine. Don't you shit yourself.
Viper's a good first match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I had one match with Viper, and man, we did a 13-minute Broadway, and I think that was one of my favorite matches I've ever had. That dude, we just went to town.
Oh, yeah.
Before I got hurt, I was really excited about having my second match with Viper, and that didn't get to happen, and it sucked.
I had one match with Viper at TW. Incredible. I was in the concussion game, and it was a really good storytelling match. Like worked the head and stuff like that. Like the majority of the match, and it was really good. Yep.
We've also got,
match with him ever. It was a tag match, and Devin Lee was involved. So
I'm sorry.
mix it in your head.
we've also got an ego show coming up. Is that right?
Yeah, that's this weekend.
It's crazy. Crazy show. Crazy Ego Pro show. I'm going to go to the Ego Pro show.
It's a lethal
Tell us
lottery
about it.
style.
So what?
Random drawn tag teams, and the winning teams get entered into the gauntlet at the end of the show for fabulous prizes.
It'll be chaos.
I want to be in
Nice.
it.
That sounds fun.
It sounds fun.
I saw my friend Tiger Kid on the poster.
Yeah, fuck him.
Can't believe they're still letting that guy on the fucking card.
He brought alcohol to my show.
Yeah, he brought alcohol to a fucking show at a rehab center or for a rehab center.
Yeah.
Well, he brought
Give me a
them
break.
as gifts.
Wrong
Big
place.
man.
Wrong place to give us a gift. And I don't even want his fucking gift.
It's all right, because I heard he gave yours to Matt Sells anyway.
Yeah, well, guess who beat Matt Sells?
Ha, ha, ha.
No, Matt Sells got pay and like 12 beers. So
And he got my sake. I am kind of
you should have been mean. He gave me some sake.
I'm kind of upset about it now.
He kayfabe though, which rightfully so.
All right, let's move on to Will's favorite segment, MVPs of the week. Tyler, you go first.
Um, ooh, a lot of good stuff happened this weekend. MVP for me is going to be Damian Bradshaw for his first match. Did real well. I'm very proud of him, and he'll have many more of them in the future. So, my hat's off to Damian, and there's my hairline.
Shane.
I don't know.
Good job.
Me. I'm the MVP.
Hey, Jake.
He stole my gimmick.
Hey,
No,
I put out some premium content the last, I don't know, 2 episodes. So fuck you guys. I'm the MVP of the week this week.
All right.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Shane too. It not for nothing if it wasn't only just because of fucking Thomas the Tank. Crap.
I can just whip those motherfuckers up fast, can
All right. My MVP of the week this week is Cameron Cox. Cameron worked a match with Brad Cash last night, a casket match. And yeah. Great fucking match. He sent me the link this morning so I could watch it, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. They he and Brad had good chemistry, and you know Brad, man, he can get a crowd worked into a frenzy very easily. So he had the crowd on their feet, but man, he made Cameron look great. And I used to rob with Cameron back in the day. We used to hit Chip Show, NCW, and a few other places. Just we worked for Woody a few times. But he was always a good person, great kid, and he's turning into a pretty damn good worker. And he's holding that C1W belt, and I couldn't be more proud of him. And I expect big things from him. He's a good, goddamn good character.
I give him some props too. He's really came a long way. I got to work him back at Ego Pro before the pandemic, and he always is asking for advice and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, and Brad in his own right, he's good. He's really good. And Brad comes from a time where, Brad knows what his position is, and he's good at his position, and his position for now is to make the talent better. The younger talent better, and teach them. So he's really fell into that road very well.
It's a fun role to get to be in.
Yeah, he's really good at that role.
But when people see Brad, they just think, fucking deathmatch wrestler. Brad's more than that. He really is. And when he gets the opportunity to show that, that's when he truly shines.
Brad and I have worked more than a couple matches together. And a few times we worked at UEW, he and I worked some straight up just shoot wrestling matches to start out the match, just chain wrestling. And he just let me go, and he just worked with me. And he and I put on some great wrestling contests. I love
high school team, did he?
I don't know. I know he played football. I don't know if he wrestled.
He did judo.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
But he was fun to go with, man. And
jitsu or some shit, judo jitsu.
He and I had a lot of fun working at UEW, and I never had a bad match with him. And we never worked a hardcore match. We always worked wrestling matches. So we had to go with him with what we had, and it's always fun.
Hell, I remember in 30 minutes in fucking Delano with him in that fucking furnace of a fucking building.
Ugh.
All right, everybody, before we get out of here, let me make an announcement real quick about the podcast moving forward for the next month or so. I'll be on an episode next week for about a little bit of it to start it off to do our draft, first episode of our draft shows. And then I'm going to jump out for the next month. I'm going on a road trip. We're going to see Fall Out Boy and Alkaline Trio kick off their tour in Wrigley Field in Chicago, so that's going to be pretty fucking awesome. And then we're going to see them again in Kansas City. Oh yeah, you'll definitely get them. And then we're going to then we're going to see him again in Kansas City. So, also along the way, we're going to acknowledge our tribal chief in Cincinnati at the house show on June 17th.
Fucking Marks.
Hey, it is what it is, brother. We're just happy to be there the night it's going to happen, and tickets were cheap. Why not? So yeah, we're gonna have a great road trip. Go up to Chicago, come back, stop through Chattanooga, see you fellas, and go see some times, have some fun, see some great shows.
New York Pizza Department.
New York Police Department.
That's it.
And you fellas gonna hold down the show while I'm gone, and I'm excited to see what the content you guys listen to the content you guys put out, and excited to edit it and put it out there for you. So best of luck. I know I'm leaving the show in the best of hands, and thank you so much for holding it down while I'll be gone.
We'll make you proud.
I'm the captain now.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of Not Another Freaking Wrestling Podcast. We're back in your feeds next week, and it'll be the other show, the better show, apparently.
The real podcast.
Jake, what do I need to do?
Ring my name.
Choo choo.